I'm Dave, and I love to barbecue. But be warned, I'm not your typical backyard chef. Pulled pork, beef brisket, beer can chicken, grilled steaks, hell yeah. But my tastes are diverse, and I'll bet yours are too. Like smoked salmon over homemade fettuccine, or grilled scallops over southern Gouda cheese grits. Welcome to BBQMyWay.com. Welcome back to another edition of BBQMyWay.com. This is kind of a last minute video idea because I haven't done a video lately. So I've got a couple of beer can chickens going outside. I'm going to save one and make chicken salad out of it. The second one we're going to use to create a pasta dish that has beer can chicken, shredded beer can chicken. Well, I shouldn't say shredded, just chunks of beer can chicken. Pesto, which we make from scratch, and some nice Romano cheese. Pesto is really the star of this dish, and as a lot of you know, you can barbecue so many things, but then taking that barbecue meat or grilled meat and figuring out how to use it in a unique recipe is what really broadens the whole horizon of possibilities. So today we're gonna pick some basil out of our herb garden, or you can buy basil fresh, create the pesto, and then do the chicken on a nice bed of pasta, and we're gonna really enjoy a little beer can chicken and pesto on pasta with Parmesan cheese. So stay with us. It's a little too loud outside. What I was going to tell you is that if you get started on basil even now, and it's June 20th today, you've got plenty of time to create a lot of basil. And you can actually create the pesto without the cheese, which would just be the pine nuts and the olive oil and the garlic, and freeze it. And in the middle of the winter, it's like getting a taste of summer, and you can put them on anything. Just straight pesto on pasta. You can do it with different types of meats like chicken, scallops. You can just add it to certain dishes to add just that taste of garlic in summer. So go out and get yourself some basil plants and get them planted, or you can also buy it in your herb section of your local supermarket. All right, once again, I'm by myself, one-man production, doing the best we can here. We've harvested the basil, and basically we're going to put in about 2 cups of packed basil, where you pack it in pretty good. 2 cups worth. Now I'm just kind of estimating it because I've done this a few times. And then pine nuts are an extremely important part. We do roughly 1/3 a cup of pine nuts, which is probably about half this package. All right, something you need to understand is the creation of pesto is kind of a feel thing. So I'm going to give you the general amounts, but really you have to keep working it until you get the right consistency and taste that you want. So we've got roughly 2.5 cups of packed basil. I've got about 1/3 a cup of pine nuts in here. You can substitute walnuts if you want to. I've got 4 cloves of garlic that I'm putting in. And what happens is you're going to start pulsating this or grinding it, or whatever you want to call it in the Cuisinart, and it's going to take the olive oil to cause it to mix properly and to grind up. You add the cheese at the end and the salt and pepper. So here we go. That's about what you want. It's a very bright green. You don't want it overly pulsated, pulsified, crushed, or whatever. It's got the garlic, the olive oil, and the basil. And then the next thing is the cheese, salt, pepper, some add butter, and we're ready to go with the chicken. And here are the beer can chicken, fresh off the beer cans. We've taken some of the pesto and we've put it in a freezer bag so we have some this winter to bring a taste of summer to your winter. And now we're going to take the the remaining portion. This is what we're using tonight for the dish. And we're adding kind of a combination of Italian cheeses. Roughly 1/3 of a cup is what it calls for. But we're going to do a little more because we like cheese. And this is the mix that we're going to be putting with the sauteed chicken, which we'll get to in just a second. Be right back. And as we said earlier, it's all about taste. You got to flavor it the way you want it. We're going to put a little kosher salt. And then on top of that, we're going to put a little bit of cracked pepper. And we'll be right back to start on the chicken. Normally I make my own homemade pasta, but today I'm lazy, so we're doing a whole wheat penne pasta. So it's a whole wheat, low on carbs, theoretically. So that's what we're doing. We're going to throw it in the water now. Right now we're going to do the chicken. We just want to warm it up a little, just a touch of olive oil. And we're going to throw the chicken in. I'm just going to, it's probably going to be about 1.5 cups of chicken, I'm guessing. Did you say about 1.5 cups, Liz?
But it's cooked already.
Yeah, you think that's too much? You like that? Right there? A little more? Oh, you can smell the smokiness coming off of that. The rest we're going to use for chicken salad. And now we're going to add a touch of the pesto. Just kind of get it all sauteing together. And then we're going to add a little cream to this. And then kind of mix it all together. Real easy, very simple flavors, but very Italiano, I think. Be right back with some cream. This whole wheat stuff takes a while. Alright, pasta's done. Now we come over here to this chicken. Add roughly about 1/3 cup of cream. And we've got this nice and hot, so we're going to add the remaining pesto and the Italian cheese. Can't waste any of this stuff. Really smells nice. Really smells nice, doesn't it, Liz?
That's awesome.
All right, you can just eat this like this.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. Now we're
Vegetarian.
Yeah, but to hell with that.
No, we like our meat.
Now we're adding the chicken and the cream. Toss this. Oh my, it's time to eat. Turn that damn camera off.
We're gonna go ahead and fry it and
No, you're not.
yes we are. I'm stormed.
Madeline, you're not. Can you wet it?
This is yours, right?
No, that's way too much. It'll be yours. Oh, arms in the way.